This is a tough thing for me because I, like everybody say it tonight, have a whole bunch of encampments in my district, and I have the global view. So when one business has a problem that's solved, and it's really just an encampment moving over to another business, I immediately, there's no relief from that. I'm just it's just constant circulation of people across the district, and we see it. Literally my staff always says, oh, that camp was moved, guess where they're going to pop up? And we'll kind of try to say, gee, I wonder where they're going to pop up. And usually within a day, we're like, oh, they're over there. Because now we're getting those calls from those businesses saying, hey, wait a minute, where'd this encampment come from? For me, for a statement forward to be that we will continue doing what we're doing is not good enough, because I'm watching those fractures happen within my district in real time. And what I keep getting asked for is for a better solution. What I keep getting asked for is, why can't we do something that will work more permanently? Why can't we link this in some way to other practices that will work more permanently? Everybody thinks that they know what's going on in the Central City on this dais, but you don't know until you get all the emails and phone calls and the pleas for help and the people stopping you when you're walking your dog. And I know my colleagues who have these issues, I can't walk, I live right around the corner from where C and 22nd encampment was. I literally could not walk my dogs without somebody stopping me and being like, what on earth are we doing? And now to immediately turn around and start getting calls from residents at Q and 22nd that said, hey, wait a minute, there was an encampment here and now there is. I feel like we need to step back and have the imagination to really think about how we structure this system to have the outcome that we want. Because the outcome is not moving people to another spot that they're still not in compliance. The outcome needs to be, how do we get people the services they need? And part of that is not something we can answer for. And we've talked about that. Someone's in mental health crisis in the middle of the street. Someone's breaking in and assaulting people who are trying to get to their hotel room. That's not something the city can really do. We don't control the DA. We don't control the court. We can't say, hey, when you release people from jail, it would be really great if you didn't just release them to the street with absolutely no services or support or housing. We can't do that. It's totally outside of our hands. And that's something that, especially in the downtown businesses, repeatedly, we're seeing, they're like, gosh, that person was just arrested and now they're back here and they're breaking into my thing again. It's you're right. Because that would be a key intervention point for us to say, when you get arrested and you test positive for meth or you have this issue, you're going to get released into a treatment facility and we're going to have that bed for you and we're going to make sure you get what you need. But we don't do that. We release them into Cesar Chavez Park and then wring our hands when we're like, well, gosh, why does this keep happening? So I just want to make sure that we're being strategic and tackling the appropriate problem. And the appropriate problem is not that we need to keep doing what we're doing already. That's part of the problem, is that we're continuing to just cycle people through the city without investing in the strategic interventions to make the issue better.